There are many students who depend on the financial aid department. Without financial aid, several students would no longer be able to pay their tuition, or worse, they would put themselves in debt right out of college by taking out a loan. For these students, the financial aid department is one of the most important student services on campus. Unfortunately, many of these students have had issues when communicating with the department. The financial aid department of the University of West Georgia is in dire need of improvement. My name is Curtis Campus, and here at Campus Financial, we have had plenty of experience repairing the reputation of financial aid departments since our start at La Vista University. We are familiar with the struggles students can face when there is a lack of communication. After having experienced the frustration of dealing with the financial aid department, we have made high-grade customer service our #1 goal for our clients. A good image and effective communication are key to ensuring students view the financial aid department as a helpful service rather than one that they have to deal with. And clear communication will minimize the students who are confused and feel it necessary to speak with the department again about the same issues. Soon, my colleagues and co-founders of Campus Financial, Amber Brown, Evan Greenleaf, Marcus Gore, and Autumn Whitaker, will give you some advice on how to improve the financial aid experience from being confusing, frustrating, or otherwise stress-inducing to being a clarifying, educational, and reassuring experience. You'll learn a few techniques to improve this experience through increasing student involvement by implementing social media accounts, surveys, or campus-wide events, and improving communication by using other methods than email to convey your message to the students, so that they will retain information about any financial aid opportunities or rewards that are coming up. We thank you for considering Campus Financial, where we are devoted to first-rate consulting. But before we get any further into that, my colleague, Amber, will take over and tell you a little more about who we are.
Financial is a group designed to assist the University of West Georgia improve the communication within the financial aid department. Campus Financial allows students to better understand the importance of financial aid and keep students aware of their financial status while attending the school. Providing these services will help students trust the University of West Georgia's financial aid department way more than they do now. Campus Financial was established in 2012 by a group of students that didn't like the weaknesses of their financial aid department at their school, La Vista University in Florida. Ensure that every customer is happy and persistently aware of their financial aid status while at the school. We work with a number of different universities such as UGA, Spelman College, Georgia State, Florida State, and Rochester University, as well as many other credible schools in the country. We value great customer service, strong communication, honesty, and integrity in our workplace. These values ensure both our clients and our employees are comfortable and happy while partnering with our company, Campus Financial. Even though we are a relatively new company, we already have a lot of clientele because of our great reputation for our organization and communication. Practice forming platforms for documenting trainings, a communication board to alert employees on important information, and weekly newsletters to make sure all employees are up to date on anything that's going on within the company. This will help improve the internal communication in the financial aid departments. External communication is improved by using other resources besides emails. We're dealing with a different generation that doesn't often check their emails as often as other generations in the past. We recommend text alerts, and we also have an app made by our company that is used for an instant messenger for financial aid departments to give out information to students as well as their employees. The company's main goal is to improve communication for financial aid departments at as many schools as possible. We want students across the country to be confident that their financial aid department and their financial aid status is always exceptional. We want to improve communication within the department because when the internal communication is updated and organized, the external communication will stay organized as well. Now that we discussed the company background, we now can move forward to discuss the statement of need, which will be introduced by Evan Greenleaf.
Thank you, Amber. Campus Financial is dedicated to creating and ensuring effective communication within the financial aid departments of the universities we visit. We have experience updating and renovating financial aid departments at universities of all sizes, and we are confident that we can make a difference in yours. Creating a positive image of the department in students' minds is critical. The apprehension or fear students often feel toward a financial aid department stems from their past experiences as well as the past experiences of their friends. Creating a positive interaction with every student will make a world of difference when it comes to your department's image. Effectively communicating with these students as well as with your colleagues is what will make this change happen. The purpose of the financial aid department is to guide and advise students through the potentially difficult process of securing their financial aid. The financial aid department consists of 11 team members who all play a role in helping students receive the financial aid necessary for them to attend college. These team members externally communicate with the entire student population of the university. This broad scope requires the most responsibility when it comes to the department's image and gives your department the most potential to really help students. Students expect to come to your department confused, lost, frustrated, and stressed out. They expect to be listened to, have their questions answered, have the process explained to them in a way that's easier for them to understand, and then be given guidance on what steps they should take next. West Georgia's financial aid department needs more effective communication internally with your staff members as well as externally with your students. This effective communication will serve to better help these students, which will in turn enhance the image of the department. Next, our co-founder Marcus Gore will explain in depth our plan to help you achieve these goals.
Campus Financial is here to help you guys with your financial aid problems, and we're here, most importantly, here to help internal communication improve significantly. The importance of internal communication is high because this will show strong teamwork between the staff and can also help any problems, any business problems going on within the staff and more. Students shown to not be communicated in the right way, which could be caused by the forms of internal communication. So that's why I stress that it's important to have a good, strong internal communication team and everybody's on the same page. Currently, the department is using email as a form of informal communication. This can be a problem because emails often are looked over because the fact that people receive several emails a day, so the staff can be out doing something, they receive an email about informal communication and it could be overlooked, and then the message that needed to be got across haven't been got across. So therefore, we feel like that can change, and there are better ways to communicate with the staff, within the staff. The department should do more face-to-face meetings in order to meet the standards of communication. Face-to-face meetings have sit-down talks, which they can talk about having your financial aid process for the students and come together with a plan in order to boost the statistics of financial aid processing. The staff meetings will give staff members more personal connections, and they can come together to form a conclusion on what can help the students. Currently, the email point is not getting across, and it's being looked over is what it shows, because a lot of students are still having problems processing their financial aid. These methods helped a lot of other clients, because they all have already established ideas and they're using it, putting it to work on how to help the students out more. That builds a stronger team, and it's a better work environment for the staff. That's important as well. A good work environment means they will love to come to work and love to do what they do to help students process financial aid. And yeah, all in all, emails is just gonna get over people's heads, and it's not gonna always work 100% of the time. It may sometimes like get to some people, but if you look at it like this, if you have 20 people that are in the staff or 50 people that are in the staff, and you send a mass email to all of them, 25 to 30% of those people are gonna see the message, and the other half aren't. So that's why it's important to have a face-to-face convo with everybody you're trying to get a message to, and this will help out. This will help out with discussing business problems that need to be overcame and more. Statistics show that other colleges such as Georgia State and Kennesaw State University, they use more face-to-face sit-down meetings to provide the staff members with a better understanding on how they can help their students, how they can improve their financial aid process and their department as a whole. This is very good, and this will help University of West Georgia's staff build a better team, which will help students process their financial aid fast. That being said, internal communication is very important and should be looked at in a highly important manner. And Campus Financial feels like we should be the ones to help you guys because of our experience and all who we have helped. Once you come to Campus Financial for help, you're not going to want to go to anybody else because we have the knowledge and statistics, proven statistics that will get you to where you need to go. External communication is a very, very important mean of communication. We feel this is what's going to get your message across from the financial aid department to the students and let them know what they need to process their financial aid, and it's going to help them out tremendously because without external communication, there's a lot of confusion because the students won't know what to do, or they will know what to do, but they won't have the alerts and the help and the backbone of the staff is going to help them get through and process their financial aid and relieve all their stresses. How you do it is very important because no matter if you have external communication, how you do it is what's gonna benefit the students. So let's get into what the staff is already doing. So the financial aid department staff is already sending mass emails. This is a good method to get your message across to the students, but there's a lot of flaws. This means that all the students will receive an email stating what they need and what they need to do to process their financial aid. However, a lot of students don't look at their emails. A lot of students are getting several emails a day. So by that being said, if they get several emails that day and you send the email, your email is going to get lost in between all those emails, and it can be looked over very, very, very easy. So a couple students may see the email and may follow up on that, but majority are not, which is we feel like it's the problem with the staff, and that's what they're doing wrong right now. To change this and to fix this, we feel like more phone calls and face-to-face meetings will benefit this situation tremendously. Phone calls and face-to-face meetings will build a personal connection between the student and the staff, and this will relieve stress because the students know they can rely on hands-on, step-by-step processing of their financial aid, and that can almost guarantee a student that they're going to process their financial aid, as other than just looking at an email and following steps. When you have an actual instructor telling you to do something, that's going to make them and motivate them to get it done right then and there, other than just see an email and then waiting for it. Yes, it can be up to the students to call the office or come to the office face-to-face meetings, but we feel like for external communication, the office can reach out more towards the students so the students get a sense that the office cares about them and cares that they actually want to get their financial aid processed. That's going to just build an overall better experience for the students, and they're going to have a better time attending the university and can have that stress relief for good, whether they, like it or not, they're going to get their financial aid processed. So these methods, phone calls and face-to-face meetings have tremendously helped previous clients because allowing students to get that personal connection that just skyrocketed financial aid processing, and more students are attending college. More students are able to afford college, which is most important because without financial aid, well, for most students, they can't afford college. So that means your external communication has to be like on point, because if it's not, then that can cause a lot of confusion when it comes down to getting enrolled into college and getting what you need, your benefits and your aid in order to afford it. But all in all, external communication is very, very important. So this should be taken in a manner as in, you know what I'm saying, just improving. Like so far, the results for financial aid and University of West Georgia is looking pretty good, but it could tremendously be better. This could be the reason why most students are not getting their communication process. So us, Campus Financial, we're here to help you, and we're here to solve all the problems needed in external communication, and we will have this fixed in a timely manner, and we will, of course, external communicate with the staff and make sure that we are doing our job to fix this. So now I'm going to transition and give it to Autumn, and she's going to tell you our recommendations overall with the financial aid office, and she's going to do that fluently. So thank you for listening to my part of the external communication and internal communication, as this is highly important, and I will transition it to Autumn.
Communication plays a big part with getting information to students. After reviewing West Georgia's financial aid department, Campus Financial has decided to help in the following areas. We recommend starting by helping your department's image, student involvement, and external communications. We believe our recommendations will prove to enhance your campus's communication and your overall image. Campus Financial would like to start by helping your financial aid department's image. We recommend that West Georgia start by creating polls and surveys to hear students' feedback and any other concerns. This will show that West Georgia is actually willing to hear students out and they actually care about their students' opinions. Students will be able to provide commentary and feedback, so this will be a great way to start. Campus Financial would like to also recommend that West Georgia start by providing free training and information courses to both students and the faculty members. We want students to know that the department is not only concerned about their money, but also their success at West Georgia. These courses will show that anyone dealing with the department will know benefits and opportunities they can gain. Here at Campus Financial, we communicate externally, but currently West Georgia is communicating internally. To get deadlines and other information to students, West Georgia's financial aid department uses a mass emailing method. Campus Financial would like to implement new methods such as advertising and social media platforms to get information to students. This will allow students to access this information places they would normally see it. This information will also be able to be presented in a new and eye-catching way. Campus Financial would like to also recommend that West Georgia start by hosting speaking engagements. This will get students more involved and also allow their questions to be answered face-to-face. To increase student involvement, Campus Financial recommends setting up events on campus and having a student involvement night once a month. We want to show students that the financial aid department can engage in their concerns outside of the office. Prizes and rewards will be given to students who participate in the events on campus, so we know this will spread a positive image. The Student Involvement Night will create fun and educational ways to inform students about their financial aid status. West Georgia, thank you for listening to our recommendations. Now here's Curtis with our closing.
In conclusion, we at Campus Financial know how important the financial aid department is. Whenever there is such an important department, it is invaluable for the students to receive a positive experience from any interactions. As we have suggested, a few ways to improve the experience are to use social media such as Facebook, Instagram, or others that the students may use with frequency. Allow the students to inform you of any problems involving your department, and more effectively using the phone as a means of contacting students. Email cannot be the only source of feedback or communication. If you follow the steps we have described, we are confident that the students who depend on your service will walk away with a more positive image of the financial aid department. Thank you. Are there any questions we can answer?
Working with Campus Financial poses very little risk to you. We've worked with dozens of universities and have proven results that our methods work. We have done extensive research on your department, and we are confident that our recommendations are the right ones for you. Working with Campus Financial would be a smart choice and a good investment because we have a proven track record of helping financial aid departments across Georgia and beyond. We have an unrivaled dedication to our work, and we will do anything we can to help you help students. At Campus Financial, we believe that sending out surveys and polls from your department will increase student relations dramatically. This is a direct form of feedback from a student, and it has the potential to happen shortly after an interaction with the department, which will allow accurate results, and if acted upon by your department, will allow the department to better serve students.
The time that it will take to see results depends on the effort and cooperation with the company that we are partnering with. Most of our clients see positive changes within the first 2 weeks to a month. Financial will help improve the department by making it more organized and improve communication internally and externally with your company. After partnering with Campus Financial, your long-term potential is going to be really good. We saw past clients become more happy and confident with their work and delivering information to the students. After partnering with Campus Financial, I see the same bright future in your department as well.
Our recommendation of improving you guys' overall internal and external communication is going to help you in the future because it's going to lead to students hearing about how the financial aid process run things. And by that being said, if you give a student a great experience, which we are offering to help you give, then a student is most likely going to give good reviews, which means more students will hear about it, and it's going to benefit the department and the university as a whole. To wrap that question up, is really a win-win when it comes to working with us, because once we improve your overall department experience and communication, then it's just going to amplify everything for you guys. Your department should follow our recommendations because Campus Financial knows what's right and what's wrong with working with financial aid. We believe that everything you imply, such as external communication and internal communication, is very important. So if you follow our recommendations, we guarantee that your students are going to have an overall better experience, and they're going to definitely want to enroll in further semesters. And for your future benefits, it's going to help build a good reputation and a good reputation for us as well. So by us helping you, you're helping us. And us, Campus Financial, that's our job, and we're happy to work with you guys.
We would like to thank you again for considering the services of Campus Financial. We sincerely hope our advice has given you some insight in how to improve your relationships with the students at the University of West Georgia. Before we go, we would like to offer you a copy of our business card. If you find yourself in need of our services again, you can call the number on the card. Thank you.